from the building of faith, welcome to Celebration, a Christian talk and variety show with outreaches around the world via television, internet, and various forms of social media. You'll hear from some of today's leading authors, preachers, singers, evangelists, songwriters, and local Christian leaders. Now here's your host, president and founder of the Destiny Television Network, Pastor J.T. Guyton.
Well, hello everybody and Merry Christmas. We're so glad to have you tuned in to our Christmas special today. Isn't that amazing? Can you believe it's Christmas already? Oh my goodness, another year has come and almost gone. It has.
Seems like only yesterday I was asking Santa Claus, for what I wanted for Christmas.
Yeah.
Now here it is.
Did he bring it to you?
Just about everything.
Just about everything.
Because he knew I'd been really nice.
See, I wonder if, like, when you don't get everything on your list you ask for, when you ask Santa, I wondered, is it kind of like demerits? Like if there's any naughty you've been during the year, say, I have to, maybe we could ask him that later. If you just have to remove some gifts, probably not.
Well,
I don't know.
How many gifts did you get last year? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably, I'll promise you this much, it was way more than I should have gotten.
Oh, no. Somebody wrote your resume for you.
Yes. I'm too blessed. I don't deserve anything.
Well, me either.
But anyway, yeah, so Christmas is here and we want to celebrate Christmas with you today. And all of our partners, thank you so much for standing with us this year and encouraging us and helping us. Thank you so much. We're excited about the next few weeks. January the 7th, we're going to kick off Destiny Family Radio, and you'll be able to go to our website in just a few days and get, there'll be a little instructional video on how you can download the app so that you can put it on your phone and watch it at any time. And that's going to be a good thing. They'll be able to listen to it at any time, but they'll be able to, every morning, the morning show is going to be from 6 to 9. We'll be live. Dad's going to come and be with me some and different ones. And we're just going to do a morning show. We're going to talk about events that happen during the day, over the night. We'll give you obituaries, all that kind of stuff will go on, and it's going to be wonderful. So I'm really excited and looking forward to Destiny Family Radio. Live every morning at 6 o'clock.
Everybody will be excited about that.
That's right.
It's up at 6 o'clock.
That's right. And we're going to be live here on the network too.
That's going to be a hard thing for a lot of us at 6 o'clock.
I know, right? Especially those that are night owls.
Yeah.
I used to truly be a night owl, but now I'm kind of in between.
Maybe they could just come before they go to bed.
There you go. But who better to get us started today with a Christmas song than one of the best singers that I know. I'm sitting here looking at some of his CDs, and his newest CD is entitled Finishing Strong. And you can get all these by going to Kevin's website, Facebook, he can get them for you. So many, Finishing Strong. On the Other Side of Broken, I Shall Be Healed, which he sang on the show the other day. And the list goes on and on. And great CD. He's got another one called Made for Praise. And then this one, I guess this is probably John Christian and Michaela's favorite. It's called Valley Walker. And he sang that song yesterday. Jesus is a Valley Walker. And see, I always thought you wrote that because Jim always talked about his Valley Walker friends.
It was written for him.
It was written for Jim.
To sing to him.
So did Jim give you the song?
Or him to sing to him.
Gary Paxton, who wrote it, gave me the song to sing for Jim, and Jim said that's my song.
Before Gary passed away?
Right.
Okay.
He produced the whole CD for me.
Of course, on the back of this CD is Kevin and Jim Baker, and Kevin was Jim's co-host for 10 years.
10 years.
That's a decade.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a decade you co-hosted.
Took me a while to learn how to do this TV.
The Jim Baker Show. Coming to you live from Branson,
Missouri, snuggled in the Ozark Mountains.
Yes. Yeah, you were the announcer too. That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, Kevin is just a man of many talents. And one thing I really like is this song Kevin's about to sing, and it is on his CD called Christ is Christmas, as well as my other favorite Christmas song. Are you doing it today?
Yes, let's put Christ back into
Let's
Christmas.
put Christ back into Christmas.
Christmas,
Kevin
okay.
did write that one.
Yeah.
I did write that.
And
He
so
did
many.
write that one.
He did write it, yes.
Yeah.
Holly Jolly Christmas, O Little Town
I
of
didn't write
Bethlehem. Yeah, you didn't write that one, did you?
No.
Did Burl write that? No, Burl Ives
No,
didn't write that.
but it's one of my
John
favorite
Marks
Christmas
wrote
songs.
that. Well, it'd have been funny. Here's Kevin Shorey.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And as you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, so kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Come on, tell somebody Merry Christmas. I love it. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, so kiss her once for me. For me, have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
All right, have a holly jolly Christmas. Not just a Christmas, but a holly jolly Christmas. Come on over here, Kevin Shorey. I'm just looking at this Christ's Christmas CD.
Yes.
This, is this the CD that the Stateside played on?
They did, yeah. Mel's
Yeah.
Statesiders, yes, yes. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And of course, for those who may not know, Mel Tillis, that great
Mel was my
country
father-in-law.
singer, was your
Yeah.
father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wow, what an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Kevin and I were talking over dinner the other night when he came down. He's been staying out at my house, and I am such a good host.
Yes, you are.
I'm such a wonderful host. Do you know what I fed Kevin last night?
What?
Fried bologna sandwiches.
I love it. Fried bologna sandwich is my favorite.
I should have called Aunt Hazel and asked her to cook a roast, and we'd have went over and ate at her house. We had roast over at her house the other night.
I haven't
yeah.
had fried bologna in so long. It was great.
I know, right? So John Christian, I guess, got us on that yesterday, didn't he? Talking
Somebody
about
mentioned it. Yeah, oh yeah, because he had it in Nashville.
Yeah, and we had went to see Ricky Skaggs.
Yeah.
With
the Palace.
Barbara Fairchild and Roy Morris. That took me and Bonk to see Ricky Skaggs. It was his first all country music concert in like over a decade.
Yeah.
Because Ricky does
Bluegrass and gospel.
bluegrass and stuff now. So he played all those hits. And then you were telling me that one of his hits that I love, your father-in-law wrote.
Yes, yes.
Highway.
Oh, baby, won't you open that
Yeah,
door?
well, honey, won't you open that door?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's Mel Tillis wrote that.
And Mel wrote that. And Lord, I remember as a kid going down the road in Mama's big old Cadillac singing, honey, 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 won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? You know that song, ain't you?
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that
And
one.
at the tribute we did at the Ryman Auditorium for Mel, Ricky came and sang it for us.
Did he sing Honey
And
too?
told the
Aw.
story about how he's just starting out in Nashville.
Wow. And
Mel
got
found
that
him a song. Yeah.
Well, that was a good song.
Yeah.
So we went there, and it was at the Nashville Palace.
Yeah.
And
Which Mel Jr. now plays once a week out there.
wow, well, we'll have to go when I come up.
You
see
have
you.
to.
So they have fried bologna sandwiches, y'all. And we grew up
I didn't
eating
even
fried.
know that.
Did any of y'all grow up eating fried bologna?
Oh, I did.
Fried bologna sandwiches? Oh,
Bologna
my
seemed to be like the
goodness.
staple. It's all we could have.
Right.
I was poor. My mom's single mom and 3 boys. We could tear up some bologna.
Fried bologna, couldn't you? Well, anyhow. So that's how we got on it.
Yeah.
So I went and got bologna last night after we had our
You've been a
service
great host.
here.
Thank you.
And well, you've been a great guest. And so we were discussing the other night, and he was telling me about the Statesiders playing on this album, which of course was Mel's band.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everything. And I want to just kind of, this is a happy show because this is Christmas. And
Yeah.
it's that we celebrate the birth of the Savior. And, you know, you can, as we talked on yesterday's show, there has to be a balance with everything. So you can go overboard. And you know, a lot of people say that Christmas is too commercialized and we shouldn't have this and we shouldn't have that. But everything we have points us to Christ.
It does.
You know, it's kind of like you can go and say the glass is half empty, or you can say the glass is half full. It's how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Santa reminds me of the birthday of Jesus.
It does.
Christmas trees remind me of the birthday of Jesus. I mean, I love Santa. Look
Poor
at my coffee
Santa.
mug. I got him on my mug right here.
Yeah.
And
He gets a bad rap at Christmas time from sometimes from Christians, and I'm like, the real Saint Nicholas, who he's a symbol of,
Preach.
was all about Christmas. He's one
That's
that made
right.
sure it became a holiday tradition.
That's right.
And of course, he loved people. It was all about Jesus and giving.
It was.
That's what the original Saint
and most
Nicholas.
people don't know. And that's what that's where, see, Constantine messed the church up.
Yeah.
He took away like the Day of Atonement and Passover.
Some of the Jewish
And the
traditions.
Pentecost Sunday. He took all that, all those traditions away because the Word of God said, observe those days and I'll bless you.
Right.
And the Jewish people were getting so wealthy and were rising in power, and he got worried and he started cutting all that out.
Yeah.
Go back and study history. But if you go back and study history, church history, you will study on the Nicene Council. And they got together. Well, what do we believe? What is God? Who is God?
Amen.
And Constantine and some of those guys were about to take away the deity of Christ. And Saint Nick,
Who stood up for him? Yep.
Saint Nicholas,
Right.
who we refer to today as Santa Claus, whose parents passed away and left him an inheritance. And he took that inheritance. He was a preacher.
Come on now. It's true.
And he took that inheritance and started giving toys to boys and girls. But Saint Nick, this is history, folks. This
Yeah.
is recorded.
No,
this
this
is
is real.
true.
Yeah.
Saint Nick is the only one that stood up and told Constantine and the others in that council, he said, no, Jesus Christ is the Son of God. We will not take away from the deity of God.
Right.
He always is,
Yeah.
was, and will be. Saint Nick done that, folks. And had he not stood up and made that turn with the Nicene Council,
Right.
and there's so many people today, oh, well, we don't need Santa. Yeah, we do too.
Sure.
That Oak Ridge Boys song says, thank God for kids and thank God for Santa.
That's right. Yeah.
And for a lot of stuff, but that's true. So we need to know our history. But this is a happy day, but I wanted to talk to you for just a minute, and Aunt Charlotte, you can chime in on this too.
Okay.
If you've got something along this. But this is also a sad time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because of loved ones who are no longer with us. And, you know, thankfully today, all of my immediate family is still here.
You're blessed.
I've lost friends and I've lost other family this past year, but my immediate family is still here. And so that's not been changed. But a year ago, your father-in-law passed away at Thanksgiving, Mel Tillis. And then
Before the holidays.
a year before that, was it between Thanksgiving and Christmas?
It was in April that my mom
It was
passed.
in April that your
2
mom
years ago.
passed.
And yeah, you know.
How
she
do
was-
you tell me? How do we deal with that?
It's an unexpected tragedy. It was really even unexpected for Mel. He'd been sick for a while, but yet he seemed like he was doing well. And I even recorded a song. I have another Christmas CD that the song was called "I'll Be Crying at Christmas," which seemed like, well, should I record it? But yet I've got so much feedback from that CD when that first came out. Because there's a lot of folks that, it's a happy time of year, but it also brings back, it does for me, brings back memories of my mom, and brings back memories of, my father-in-law. Well, my mom and my dad and all my grandparents, they're with the Lord now. But, for some folks, this holiday will bring back some of those memories, and it'll be a little bit sad. But I say turn that into something glad, because what they've left for you, your parents, those loved ones, they've left your parents have left you a legacy so that you can celebrate with your kids and the grandkids but you can focus on the negative, or you can focus on all the great things that are still a part of your life. And I think at Christmas, especially at Christmas, in the gift-giving time, remember those who've gone on in a way, and thank them in the prayer that that they've given you the gift.
Oh,
My
wow.
mom gave me the gift of life.
Mm-hmm.
My mom has given us traditions that we carry on. You know, we read the Christmas story at Christmas time. And that was my mom that did that. My mom has recipes that will be thrown down at Christmas. You know, she made this cranberry lemon lime pie. That is just makes your hand do that. It's
Hallelujah.
so good. So you think of those things and the things that were handed down, and maybe it was a friend or a brother or sister that you've lost. But thank God for the gift of the time that you had with them while they were here too. So it can be a great time of just being Thanksgiving and Christmas to me go hand in hand. Being thankful for all the things that God has blessed you with, and even if it was a short time with that friend or that loved one who's now gone, at least you had that time. And then Christmas, of course, I think just seals the deal with wrapping it all together, you know, no pun intended, wrapping that gift all together and saying, thank you, God.
Yeah.
And I get choked up thinking about this even more than my family, that God sent his son, Jesus. That's what really Christmas is.
That's right.
That we are here and have eternal life, and we are redeemed. And when we have a place called heaven that we're going to see our loved ones because of what God did through Jesus in coming to this earth.
That's
and
right.
that's what we focus on.
That's right.
Christmas.
That's right. And that's how we make it. That's how we live.
I was going to cry,
you
but
know?
it happens.
It does.
And yeah, well, but so many people just, I like what you said, how you take it and you turn it around, because so many people, I don't even want to celebrate Christmas this year. I don't want to. Well, life does go on.
Yeah.
And the holidays are going to come and they're going to go.
Yeah, because how many has ever had just a terrible gift? Did you ever get I was going to say crappy. I guess you can't say crappy on Christian television. Did you ever get a crappy gift, really?
Yeah.
What do? You go and exchange it. And so when you're handed some of these things in life, you exchange it.
Mom didn't let us
for
exchange.
something good. What? She did what?
Mom didn't let us exchange.
Well, Mom didn't either, but
we had one uncle that got us
they didn't
tube
know.
socks every year.
Sometimes,
that come all the way up to here.
Sometimes you go to the store to exchange it, but you re-gift.
I know, right? You re-gift. There you go.
Here, I got
there
this
you go.
for you. Yeah.
But you're right. You can exchange it.
And that's part of
That's right.
what we really do at Christmas time. Exchange the sorrow for gladness.
And I've learned this year in my life, you know, that you just have to take and you and I have talked. Kevin and I have been friends for several years now, and we just love hanging out and whatever. And Kevin used to be, back in the 80s, Kevin was on the PTL club.
Right.
That's how, of course, that's how you ended up being Jim Bakker's co-host for 10 years on his new show. You kind of took Uncle Henry's spot.
I was very close to Uncle Henry back in the day, too.
For those who remember the old PTL club, you remember Uncle Henry was kind of the sidekick.
Yeah.
So we were watching an old PTL show last night, and Tammy Faye was doing the puppets.
Oh my goodness!
And it was just hilarious. But then she sang a song,
"Turn the Frown Upside Down."
Turn the Frown Upside Down. You know, and that's what you have to do, I guess, during Christmas. You turn that frown upside down and say, you know what, this is a new challenge. It's a new day, and I'm gonna go with that. And yes, I've had to make changes this year. My whole life has been turned upside down.
Yeah.
And everything. So I've had to get used to it. But one thing I've learned is that I'm not alone.
Amen.
That God is with me, walking with me, and that's my mom.
Bless you, Mom.
And you know, He's going to help me. And just as He's helped me, He's going to help you. But talking about Tammy Faye used to sing a song, when life hands you a lemon, you start making lemonade. And that's what you do. You just take the bad and you make something good out of it.
Yeah, God will help you.
You have to.
That. Yeah.
You have to. And so we want to encourage you today and help you that if you're dealing with that, if you need prayer, call us right now, 251-368-LIFE, 5433. There are prayer partners that'll pray with you right now and help you. If you're watching this on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whenever you're watching this, call us. We have prayer partners right now to pray with you. You're not alone. That's why we're taping this program today, because we want you to be loved and encouraged today. You don't have to be alone. We're celebrating with you. And I tell you what, Kevin, let's get ready to go sing Let's Put Christ Back into Christmas, if you will.
Yeah.
Or you want to sing it there, or you want to get up?
I can sing it here.
Okay, well, we'll
Can
just
I
let
just sit
you.
here and I'm sitting across from Santa Claus, so
I
I've always
know,
wanted to
right?
sing this to Santa.
So you can sing to Santa. And
Santa
you can,
agrees with me.
Yeah, you can kind of turn a little bit in your chair there where they can see you. And they got a shot of him a while ago before I got to properly introduce him.
Yes.
But we are so honored today to have Santa Claus in the house.
Yay.
Amen. And we are glad to have Santa. And
With an E.
yeah.
Please.
It's great to
Yeah.
be here.
It's good to have you. And Santa, I see you brought a story you're going to read to the kids this
Yes,
year.
sir. I have a little short story that
All
to
right.
me speaks to what you've been talking about, the meaning of Christmas.
Awesome,
that's good.
awesome. Well, Kevin, you sing, and then we're going to come back and talk to Santa.
All right. Is it okay to sing here?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
It's your show. I mean,
I really think that some people forget what Christmas is all about, so that's why I wrote this. Let's put Christ back into Christmas. It's really all about Him. If it wasn't for the light of Jesus, all the Christmas lights would all be dim. Oh, it must break His heart to not be a part of His very own birthday. So let's put Christ back into Christmas, this blessed holiday. St. Nicholas gave gifts because of Jesus. Did you know the candy cane? Yeah, that's all about Him too. And the only reason for season's greetings is the love God has for me and you. Frosty, Rudolph, and Jack Frost, they wouldn't exist without His birth. So just saying happy holidays will never bring us peace on earth. So let's put Christ back into Christmas. It's really all about Him. If it wasn't for the light of Jesus, all the Christmas lights would all be dim. Oh, it must break His heart to not be a part of His very own birthday. So let's put Christ back into Christmas, this blessed holiday. We give gifts now because of Jesus. God's gift set all mankind free. So why decorate with ornaments if not for Calvary's tree? Jingle bells, silver bells, and deck the halls, or even dreaming of a Christmas that's white. These songs would never be written if not for Jesus, the true Christmas light. Let's put Christ back into Christmas. It's really all about Him. If it wasn't for the light of Jesus, all the Christmas lights would all be dim. Oh, it must break His heart to not be a part of His very own birthday. Let's put Christ back into Christmas, this blessed holiday. Please, please, let's keep Christ, into Christmas, this blessed holiday. Come on, let's put Christ back into Christmas, this blessed holiday. Merry Christmas.
only Kevin Shorey. That's right. Let's put Christ back into Christmas.
Amen.
You can have a copy of that today if you'd like. You can
I
call
love
us
that.
right here at 251-368-LIFE 5433. Get that Christmas CD, Christ is Christmas. And Kevin, you the song you sang it last night, My Gift of Worship. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great
I
song
was thinking,
too.
what's the best gift I can give Jesus? It's His birthday.
Yeah,
And
give
it's
Him
our
some
worship.
worship. That's right. It's great, great, great. So you get this CD, and when you call and ask for the Kevin Shorey Christmas CD, tell them you want to be on the mailing list to get the newsletter. This will tell you everything that is happening here at Destiny Television. I give you a little word of encouragement, and then I tell you all the upcoming stuff, some of our guests, give you the dates for the activities at the barn, and then other things that we've got going on and that are happening, like Destiny Family Radio, January 7th, 6 a.m. Keep watch us, and then keep an eye out on the website for the little video. It tells you how to download the app, how you can watch or listen all day long. It's going to be great. We're going to have a variety of programming. It's not going to be all Christian. It's going to be some secular music, good, clean family music. That's why it's called Destiny Family Radio. And I want to air secular music because I want people who don't know Jesus to tune in.
Right.
And so that we can point them toward other programs and things that will...
And the Christians have fun too.
And the Christians have fun and show them about Jesus, you know.
That's good. I love it.
And because there are so many good, clean songs out there, you know, that are from all genres.
Yeah.
We were talking the other night, one of my favorite Mel Tiller songs is Ain't No California. And ain't no California where the water tastes like wine. Ain't no big rock candy mountain where you feel good all the time. Just good, clean music like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have a little mixture of some Kevin Shorey or whatever. And then Aunt Charlotte's going to come and do something, and she's going to, we're not going to call them golden oldies because that's just too whatever. And then we're not going to date Aunt Charlotte by no means at all. We couldn't do that. I bet Santa, who knows everything, don't even know.
What my age?
Yeah.
Santa does.
Ain't
Kevin thinks he does.
Kevin.
Well, she's the one that told us the Santa Claus story. She was there in the Nicene
Nicene Council.
I'm kidding. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
No,
Forgive me.
I did tell you that,
You were
and I
not at
think
the
you were letting the
Nicene
public know.
You know
that.
what's funny is that Aunt Charlotte loves you anyway, Kevin.
I know. I don't know
Right.
why I'm so mean to her.
But Aunt Charlotte's going to do one, and she's going to do music like Jim Reeves and who are some of the others.
Well, I don't go back to Frank Sinatra, but I like some of his.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And,
I love Frank.
oh, yeah.
And Dino, what's his name? Dean Martin?
Yeah, Dean Martin.
They call him Dino, yeah, those guys.
Oh, yeah. And I like a lot of the country music.
That'll
back
be
then,
good.
too.
Yeah.
Other
Real
music.
country.
Yeah, real country.
Not the new country pop stuff.
No,
Real
I like the
country.
real
Sorry.
old
Yeah.
country.
Couldn't resist.
Santa, I know you are preparing for the big night that everybody is looking forward to and what have you, and you've been busy. You were telling me you've been making appearances since August.
Had requests.
Oh,
since
requests
August.
since August.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
Mrs. Claus and I, whenever we can take time out from our business at the North Pole with the elves, we like to come and try to get people into the Christmas spirit.
Sure, sure.
Folks will call on the Santa hotline and
Yeah.
ask us if we can come to a certain place at a certain time and bring a little Christmas joy with us. And so we've been trying to do that.
And I know everybody doesn't have that hotline because it would just stay lit up all the time. But if they want to see if it's possible and it can fit in your schedule for them to come, they could call us here and we could get in touch.
Put them in touch.
Get them in touch with you. So we have the hotline at DTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how to get in. Well, I mean, it's obvious he's here today. So we know how to get in touch with him. And maybe if you need Santa to come make an appearance for something, maybe he can work that in his schedule and you can just call us and we'll do that. You're going to read a story to us today, you said, that kind of just...
Yes, sir. This is a child's book.
Yes.
But you know, the wonderful thing about a child's book and the wonderful thing about Christmas is no matter what your age, it will take your heart back to the time when you were a child.
That's true.
And you know, the Lord says that you need to come unto Him as a little child.
That's right.
So the story that I'm going to read is called The Christmas Story. And it has a couple little flip outs to surprise the children. And if you'll help me with
Yes,
that,
sir.
it would make it a whole lot easier.
Oh,
Absolutely.
It says, a long time ago, Mary and Joseph traveled to a town called Bethlehem. Mary was going to have a baby. She felt tired and held on to the donkey's mane. So here's Mary and Joseph, and they're trying to find them a place to stay. It was late when Mary and Joseph reached Bethlehem. There was nowhere for them to stay. Then an innkeeper said they could sleep in his stable with the animals. And if you'll flip that open, you can see those animals looking at that scene there.
Isn't that neat?
On a hillside nearby, shepherds were looking after their sheep. an angel appeared and said, "Don't be afraid. I have some good news. In Bethlehem, a baby is born who will bring peace and love to the whole world."
Wow. There we go.
Okay, sorry. Far away, wise men saw a bright star in the sky. They followed it to Bethlehem. They brought gifts for this very special baby. The shepherds hurried to Bethlehem and went into the stable. They found baby Jesus, the Son of God, lying in a manger. And if you'll flip that last one
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah, that's
Well, maybe I can't. There we go.
there we go.
Wow.
And there's what Christmas is all about, the baby Jesus.
Wow.
And even though this is a very simple children's book, this is what Christmas is all about. Without the birth of the Savior, Christmas would not be.
That's right.
And you mentioned earlier, Brother Kevin, about what can we give as a gift to Jesus on his birthday. And I've always felt like that the greatest gift that we can give to our Savior is our heart and commit to him. And Christmas, it's a lot of fun. I love it. But it's not about me, and it's not about the tree, and it's not about the toys under the tree. It's about that baby that was born in that manger all those years ago.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing is, through him, no matter how humble your circumstances may be in this life, he is there to lighten your load in all things.
That's right. He really is the light of Christmas.
He
isn't
is. He is the light of the world.
Yeah. And everything you see at Christmas, it truly represents Jesus and what we do. The lights. Well, you think about the lights, you know, we're the light of the world, and he is the light of the world, but we are the reflection of that, and the gifts, and it just goes on and on and on. And then what you do, giving out gifts to children, you know, to remind them of the greatest gift of all. And what an excitement. You know, I referred to it a little earlier, and I'll refer back to it again. The Oak Ridge Boys song, I Thank God for Kids, you know.
Yeah.
Just the excitement that you see on little children's faces. And you were kind of saying earlier how that you like just making unexpected appearances. And when people are not expecting Santa to arrive and you just show up and everybody's face gets all lit up, even we adults, because every time he walks in the door, last year when he came by DTV, this year when he come by, I was like, Santa, it's Santa, you know.
Adults and all.
Yeah, there's a couple things. It's kind of like Mickey Mouse. I mean, grown adults, we will wait in line for hours to get a picture with Mickey Mouse at Disney World. I remember asking my sister, I said, what are we doing? We're standing in this heat to get a picture with a mouse. What are we doing? But you know what? You have those things and from your childhood and life where you just don't forget them, and Santa is one of those. And I'm going to ask a question that I think a lot of people want to know, and you wonder, and that is, does Santa sleep with his beard outside of the covers or under the covers?
Well, Santa's beard is a question that is raised quite often. But as far as the way I sleep with my head under the covers because I like for my room to be very cold. And from the North Pole standpoint, it is
I was
very
going to
cold.
say, I bet you have no problem with it.
Not a bit.
Being cold in
So
the North Pole.
I'm enjoying this tropical South Alabama weather that we're
bet you
having.
are. I bet you are. So do you trim that during the summer for like trips to
Like
the
you said.
beach? or
For
what?
convenience sake, it will become much shorter or disappear than it is now. But Santa has always been blessed with the gift to be able to grow it right
Grow
back
it right
out.
back. So when do you start growing it for for now?
I usually start about April.
Okay.
Middle of April, sometimes 1st of May.
So you get a little break there.
Get a little break.
Okay.
Let your face breathe a little.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's right. Well, that's exciting. Maybe next year you can bring Mrs. Claus with you
Well, that would be great. That would be wonderful.
and have her come. And
If we can get our lead elf to take over things, and
understand.
she's there supervising with the
yeah,
elves.
she's got to keep them on the.
Absolutely. They're very busy.
Yeah, yeah. So we appreciate you coming and being a part of our Christmas celebration every year. And last year, Kevin, we did our Christmas show. We did the main Christmas show in Branson last year at Kevin's Studios, and had a great time. And then Kevin was saying that he wants to come back here.
That's good.
To do his 800th, right?
Yeah, 700th. Yeah.
700th.
Every 100th, Lulu Roman from Hee Haw is
Yes,
on my show. So
that's right.
So we'll bring Lulu down.
Yes.
And we'll do a 700th. Let's plan that.
Lulu has not been here in like 10 years. It's been 10 years
she's
since.
better than ever. She sings so good.
Oh, I love
her,
Lulu.
and she's so sweet.
Yes.
Still, but yeah.
Okay, so Lulu will have to come for that.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
come and you bring Lou, and Lulu and Dad could say, because Dad just recorded on his new album, That's the Man I'm Looking For.
Oh, okay.
Lulu is known for that song,
song.
as well. We'll just have to let Dad and Lulu sing that
Yeah,
song.
I'm at
together.
610, so I got 90 more shows. I'll be here.
90 more shows.
Which is, yeah.
Sometimes this
I'll
coming
divide it
year.
into 4, whatever. Yeah, I won't do the
Yeah.
math. I get a headache.
Yes.
But
Sometimes this coming year you'll come
yeah,
and be
yeah,
here.
2019 for sure.
Awesome. We'll plan a shindig
Wouldn't
for sure.
that be fun? Yes.
Yeah, we'll do a barn event before. Wouldn't that be cool to have you and Lou at the barn?
Wouldn't that be great? Is there food involved, like barbecue? Because then I know for sure I'll be there.
That'd be good for our praise-a-thon.
Yeah, Lulu's gonna.
Do it all at once.
Lulu,
Have a
Aunt
big-
Charlotte will cook for you.
Yeah.
We'll just go to her house and eat
Right.
afterwards.
Come on now.
You see them eyes?
Do you cook, or is she just being?
Well, I haven't in about 13 years, but I could start practicing.
Oh
that.
well.
If you
Well,
want
don't-
that kind of meal.
No, ma'am. I don't really want you to
We
practice
really
on
want
me,
you to
really,
come
but-
back. Don't listen to JT.
Listen,
But I'll
but
be back.
it is
Food or no
Christmas
food?
time, so it's time for her to make that chocolate coconut candy she makes.
Oh, she makes. Oh, okay.
I
I've never
do.
gotten that. This is my second Christmas here.
Oh, me.
It's all right.
Santa Claus. they
It's
give it
because
just
you
up
pick
there.
on her, Kevin.
I know. I need to stop. It's my New Year's resolution. I'll
It's
start now.
one of your New Year's resolutions. Are you going to sing another song for
If
us?
you want me to.
Please
Sing
do.
another song for us, and then we're gonna do kind of like a little sing along. We'll do a couple little Christmas carols.
Okay.
We'll get Miss Christine to go over to the keyboard.
Oh,
Me?
great.
Up or
Yeah,
down?
you
or-
go over there and sing.
I'll go over there. You-
and
I'm
we'll
heading
give
that
you a
way.
second to do that, and John Christian can pull your song up. But let me remind you, if you want to get the Christ is Christmas CD, call us here at the ministry, or you can write us. You can put your donation on a credit card if you want, or you can mail that in. Help keep us on the air and keep us going, and we'll get you on the mailing list where you can keep up with everything that's going on. And this coming year, as I begin to go out and do some DTV services at some different churches, we can give you the schedule for that and the dates so that you can come out and be a part if we're going to be in your area. We got some events in Mobile and Bruton we're going to do, and we're going we didn't do the Christmas parade this year here in Atmore. We're going to start breaking things up. Next year we're going to go to Bruton. We're going to do the Bruton Christmas parade instead of the Atmore parade, and then we'll make our way around, and it's going to be great. Kevin's going to sing another great song for us, and be blessed with Kevin Shorey.
Not just an accident, nor a coincidence, but skillfully crafted by his hand. It's not just a holiday, but meant to wash away all the wicked sins of mortal man. It was our Father's dream for his Son to redeem. Oh yes, Christmas was his perfect plan. Even Even before this world was crafted, God's master architect drafted a perfect and flawless design. Though held at its best to try and rewrite it, no power on earth could fight it. Nothing could stop Bethlehem's child. Not just an accident, nor a coincidence, but skillfully crafted by His hand. Not just a holiday, but meant to wash away all the wicked sins of mortal man. It was our Father's dream for His Son to redeem. Christmas was His perfect plan. Even before I was born on this earth, God planned for Mary to give birth to the one who would die for me. Though held at its best to try and stop me, all the earth tried to block me, but He wants us all to be set free. Not just an accident, nor a coincidence, but skillfully crafted by His hand. Not just a holiday, but meant to wash away all the wicked sins of mortal man. It was our Father's dream for His Son to redeem. Christmas was His perfect plan. Oh, I know Christmas was His perfect plan. I thank you every day, Jesus.
Wow, what a great, great song. And we're here today to wish you Merry Christmas, to be a part of your Christmas. And Santa has made a special appearance today, and we're always so grateful that he stops by and would be with us here at DTV and everybody here today. And we're blessed today. I mean, we have like 3 beautiful camera operators today. And they're making us look good today. So we're... thank you for making us look good, right? It's a great day, and I hope that you are having a blessed Christmas season. All the parties that go on, and with work and family and all the different... there were some people here last night at the service, and they were saying that they were having Christmas on the 23rd, and they're leaving Christmas morning going to the Blue Ridge Mountains and going to go up there, and there's a train ride you can do up there. It's like a 4-hour train ride, takes you all through the mountains and stuff. So they're gonna, I said, wow, can I go? And, but they're leaving on Christmas Day. So anyway, everybody celebrates Christmas different. You know what amazes me is see, we always have had ham for Christmas dinner. Yeah. Ham and all the fixings. But I'm amazed at the people that have seafood for Christmas. Lunch.
So that's a new thing developed in the last years.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, just like we have ham, we don't think nothing of it, and they have seafood and don't think nothing of it. I can't wrap my brain around that.
We have to have chicken or turkey.
We got to have chicken and turkey and ham.
Yeah.
And all of that, but we're Southern, so,
Well, that's the normal, I guess.
Can you count, and I know you were born and raised in Florida. Can y'all really be counted as Southerners?
Not really.
I think y'all kind of...
South Florida, it's all Northerners that moved there. So
I think y'all are just like your own world there in Florida. You don't really fit in with the South, like Alabama and Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee.
Northern Florida, Western Florida, that's more like y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But y'all like have your own.
Not so much.
Did you go up on dumplings and dressing at Christmas?
No, ma'am. We did not. We didn't. But of course, we were from New England, so we wouldn't have that. So we were transplanted from the north, from Massachusetts. So
you had a turkey and corn.
We had turkey and ham though for Christmas, but then one one year we decided, let's do something different. So we had seafood one Christmas. Then I remember another Christmas we had Mexican food.
Keep
We
that shot
celebrate
right
Christmas for the world.
there. Come on up here. I want y'all to look at. So keep that shot. Go back to that shot you had. Hold that leg up. I want y'all to see them new boots that we spent 2.5 hours shopping
2.5
for.
hours.
Good choice.
Hey, you got Santa's approval. There you go.
It's what Santa would want you to have.
That's right.
Right, that's true.
That's right. So 2.5 hours buying boots.
So I was saying, mix it up. Don't have ham this year. Have a Mexican feast. Do something.
I don't
Could
want
you just
to.
not do that?
No. I'm old and I'm stubborn.
Okay.
I'm a traditionalist. I don't like change.
No, I didn't. We didn't have turkey at Thanksgiving. I was kind of.
You didn't?
Were you a little
Yeah.
disappointed?
I was a little disappointed, but what they substituted with was okay.
Well, you know, my family didn't have turkey at Thanksgiving this year. We had ham.
Yeah, we had ham and
But
chicken.
we did miss the turkey.
Yeah, some of the relatives were saying turkeys weren't good this year or something. I don't know.
Oh, the turkeys
They
weren't
were
good?
scared it was poison or
Well, I'll
something.
have to tell you about one of my greatest disappointments.
Tell me.
Was I've been over here for a good number of years, teaching school, and my home is out from Dothan, Alabama. So I always go home at Christmas time, and we always have the traditional turkey dressing, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, you were at the original, so.
Well,
I'm
wait
just
a minute
kidding.
though.
Stop.
Just 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, I went home expecting that at Christmas. No. They said, oh, we forgot to tell you, Charlotte. We've always had so much turkey and dressing with Thanksgiving and everything. Now what we do is everybody brings their favorite soup.
Soup.
You talking about missed disappointment. I thought I may have to quit going home at Christmas.
One Christmas we did a family Christmas that was like soup, but that's an idea.
Oh.
That is a disappointment. But see, you notice when you stay and have Christmas with the Guytons, we don't give you soup.
No, but you give us some good ham.
We give you good food. That's right.
I know.
So just weigh it out this year.
But
If you
I
wanna
will.
eat with-
They do have all these desserts, so and I've learned to be a dessert person.
Yes.
But they do have a variety. They have about 22 people that come in and all their different soups and. So
What does Santa
anyway,
like to eat? What does Santa Claus eat for Christmas?
Yeah, what do you eat for Christmas?
You're so busy.
Are you
Do
asleep?
you have time to eat?
I eat way more chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies,
and milk.
gingerbread
Of course.
cookies. I eat more sweets than I should, so it takes me a day or so to bounce back.
So, I mean, this is probably the one guy that don't get to observe Christmas dinner and stuff like we do.
Oh, he's.
They're probably ready to sleep and, like you said, so full of those chocolate chip cookies.
But
And
you
I
know-
follow him on the satellite. Do y'all follow him?
Yes,
at
I follow
Santa's?
him on the satellite.
Yeah, we'll be watching for you.
but though, really, he has to eat a lot of cookies because those children would be so disappointed that leaves the cookies beside the fireplace. Did you know that?
That's right. They
And,
will.
and they're all good. They are
And
all
you have to eat them,
delicious.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. So, yeah, the kids used to leave them out for you. And one year, Santa wrote the sweetest little note to John Christian and Michaela after he got the cookies. It was only Santa could have wrote that note. I mean, it was just good. Hey, we're going to do a little sing-along. Miss Christine's going to go over to the keyboard. Kevin and I are going to stay right here. And Santa, if he wants to, and Aunt Charlotte, if they want to sing with us, anybody in the building, we're just going to sing a couple of Christmas carols that everybody
Good.
ought to know, right? And
Can I sing too?
Sure, you can sing. And this is all new for us. We've changed the setup for Christmas and for the flower shop. The flower shop is kind of taken over.
Well,
That-
flowers do grow.
Flowers do grow, yeah.
Maybe she'll come out and help us sing.
Yeah, I got a ring, Bonk. Might be my highs or
2 mics going on at the same time? Or
maybe it's because I got 2 mics. That's what it is. Well, why don't I turn this one off? That would make sense. But anyway, so our lighting, we got to now change our lighting if we leave the set here. The
I like it
interview
over in
set.
this corner.
I do too.
It's different.
I like it here. Okay, we're waiting on you.
What we gonna do?
Liberace.
What are we gonna do?
Let's do Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round
Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
And then we used to sing that Joy to the World when we were all kids. And our beautiful pianist over there, Miss Christine, y'all have to get her on, looking all wonderful today, playing and singing along with us. We ready?
I'm ready.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
And all I want for Christmas is my two front.
Good, see, I could sing, and then nobody could really tell if I was singing. I was proud to be able to do
Well,
that.
you didn't know it, but
See,
John
every time
Christian
I-
had your microphone turned up louder than
Oh
yours.
my
did a solo.
God! We shouldn't do that to the world.
We let you sing a solo.
Oh, I hope not. That'd be awful.
Yeah, wow.
If you do, I'm afraid the audience wouldn't appreciate that very much.
Last night, I'm not gonna sing it on television, but last night I sang another version of Joy to the World to Miss Christine and Kevin. And
Sing it to us.
well, you really don't want me to.
I
No,
bet we
you
do.
don't.
It's probably
Have you
I've
heard
never
it?
heard such a thing.
it's probably the year I didn't get anything for Christmas
Yeah.
because
You knew the jingle bells, Batman smells, or, that
Yeah.
whole thing.
yeah,
I didn't know there was another version of Joy to the World. That's
Yeah.
just like, that's almost.
and it wasn't Joy to the Fishes
Sacrilegious.
in the Deep Blue Sea version.
No, it wasn't.
I mean it wasn't bad.
No, but
We had fun as kids
you killed
singing
your
it.
teacher, and this is a former teacher. This
Oh,
is not a
I
good
know,
song.
right?
Oh,
But it's something we
okay.
sang in
Don't
school.
embarrass me.
Well, no, they cut the teacher's
And if we
head
sang it on
off.
TV,
and-
somebody might get offended.
No, let's don't do that.
Yeah. Santa says no, we can't.
Yeah, that's-
Thank you, Santa.
We don't
See,
need to
No,
offend
I
nobody.
appreciate
lots
that.
of reason here.
Yeah, so we don't want to
Always
do
refer
that
to
today.
Santa. He's
That's right. But anyway, so we have fun.
about to get a lump of coal for Christmas.
I know, right? I better move on.
You were that close.
I think you'll be safe.
You'll be safe.
I was going to tell Santa Claus. I was going to tell them Santa Claus.
Yeah. Oh goodness, well, we've had a good time today with you. I
have.
hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. I hope your day has been great. And if you're alone, that's why we wanted to do this program today, so you wouldn't have to be alone. We could celebrate it with you a little bit and just fellowship and have a great time. And as you watch this program today on Christmas, I'm probably getting prepared to head to Nashville, Tennessee.
Come on.
To visit with Kevin.
Yes.
And Cindy. I love Cindy. Y'all have just got to meet Cindy Tillis Shorey.
She hasn't been down here, has she?
She has not
needs
She
been to
hasn't been down
Atmore.
here.
We've got to
Have to
get
meet
her
her.
on one of the shows. She is the sweetest person you will ever
I don't know
meet.
how. Thank you, Santa Claus and Jesus, for that one.
See, Santa knew he was working all along. When
He
you moved to
did.
Branson, he knew you needed to meet
The whole
Cindy.
deal was set up. Yes, it was
Just,
good.
just wait till I meet her and tell her some things, though.
Well, I know. If you meet her, she's probably going to get on to Kevin.
I know.
Kevin will have to straighten out then. won't he?
I'm used
Yeah.
to it, so go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what I realized the other day, and I started to call you on, I spent Thanksgiving with you last year at your mother-in-law's house, remember? No, see, it was
Year
so good
before.
he didn't even
It wasn't
remember.
last year. It had been the year before.
I thought it was last year when I take not this past Thanksgiving, but wasn't it last year? Didn't I come Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving before Mel had passed, and so we were all busy with funeral
Oh,
stuff and all.
gosh,
I
it's
know
been
you
that
weren't there.
long?
Yeah, it was 3 Thanksgivings now. If you count this year's.
That's how time
Yeah.
passes.
Time goes
It
fast.
does. It really
Is
does.
it's true. I don't know if I'm the only one, but the older I get, the faster time goes. And
No, you ain't the only one, because I'm in shock
Isn't
over
that
here.
odd how that happens?
I thought that was just like, because it was me and
No.
you and your son and your mother-in-law, because Cindy left. Cindy was leaving as
Well,
I
I
pulled up
forgot
to go
that.
see her dad
Yeah.
in Florida, she and her sister.
Yep, that's right.
And so we sat around your ma-in-law's house. And your mother-in-law, I just love her.
the best. She's
I only
my
met her
mama.
one time, but I love that lady. And she is an
Always tell us-
artist.
She's an artist. Oh, I know.
Oh my goodness.
She
the-
starts to put her stuff up online. People, you need to start.
You need to
watching for
go-
that.
yeah,
Her-
you
her
need-
art stuff. Is
I mean,
Really?
it's like not just painting stuff, but it's just stuff she creates.
She finds something. I don't know. She'll find a cow dung on the ground and then make something beautiful out of it. That's an exaggeration, but not really. She
But
probably
that's what
would.
she could do.
She does. She takes.
I was just so
beautiful
amazed at her
art and
house. How I
everything.
wanted to take pictures, but I didn't want to be like a stalker or nothing, because
Yeah.
I wanted to show my mom just
Yeah,
all
you
the
wouldn't
talent
invite
and
it back,
stuff.
but yeah.
I didn't want to be walking through the house taking pictures and she'd come around the corner. Why are you taking pictures? Thank you for being with us today. We love you, but
Merry
above
Christmas.
that, God loves you. Merry Christmas. God bless you all. Have a great day.
We are so glad you've been with us for celebration. Our prayer is that today's program has been a blessing and encouraged you in your walk with the Lord. DTV is continually reaching out to spread the good news of Jesus Christ to all the world. We need